Hey YouTube, this is Ball Python 23 here. It was recently my birthday, and I got this airsoft gun, so I wanted to do a review on it. It's the WE M1911 gas blowback full metal pistol. This is the box it comes in. It's a pretty nice box actually. Open it up and get your receipt, which you don't need to see. You get your manual right here. It's not very amazing. It's kind of hard to follow. There's not a real detailed parts breakdown either. I doubt any of us really read that. I don't. I just look at it. And there's the gun inside the box. It comes with this black velvet. Side. So this is the gun. It comes with 2 magazines. On the box it says they're high capacity, but I'm not sure about that. So I've gotten a chance to kind of get used to the gun. It's very different. That's what I'm gonna say. Here, I'll take the magazines out for a second. It's just a shot of the gun. It's pretty nice. Here on the barrel, I don't know if you can see. Oh yeah, here you can. That says 45 ACP. I really like, well, there's a downside to the safeties and there's upsides. This grip safety, I really like. I think it's gives the gun a good feel. And a lot of times I'm gripping my gun pretty hard, so I don't want to squeeze that trigger. The thumb safety, I do not favor. It does not work when there is no magazine. So you have to have a magazine in the gun, and look, it still doesn't work. You see it going up, so I guess it does, but the slide can still come back. So it has to be cocked for it to work. So there has to be a magazine in, and it has to be cocked before it'll work, which I don't like. The gun is really really nice, I think. Up here, I'm not quite sure what the use of this is for, but it breaks down like a normal 1911. You push this in and turn it, and you can take this little thing out. I don't know really what it is or what purpose it serves, but I don't know. And if any of you guys know this, can you take this orange piece off of the WE guns, the WE pistols? Just if any of you guys know that, comment down below or send me a message, because I can't figure out how to get it off. It doesn't bother me that much. The sights are really nice, I think. There's no dots on them, but that's fine with me. There. Now for breakdown, the magazine has to be out. Hang on. Okay, got a pin. Okay, you see here. This gap here is where your slide lock catches. Okay? This here, when you pull it back and it's empty, this is going to catch in there. You see there's a smaller hole right there. So you're going to bring this back with no magazine. You're going to line that up, and there's that thing on the back. You just push it, and that'll come up. You can pull it out. Then the slide will come off. Oops, one thing I found interesting is this. The recoil spring is not attached whatsoever. It just sits in there. But what I've realized is when it's in the gun, it sits straight. It sits like this. It sits perfectly straight in the gun. But outside the gun, you can take it apart and the barrel will fall, and yeah. Yeah, got it. Yeah, just one thing that kind of, not necessarily annoyed me, but one of my favorite aspects of the gun. Put it back together, just put the slide back on. Oh crap. To put it back together, just put the slide back on. I was about to cut camera there. Put the slide back on, you have to kind of wiggle it a little bit. Pull it back so that little notch lines up with that hole. Get your slide release lever in there. And it kind of snaps in. If you heard that. And it's locked in. Compared to my Beretta, which I will get you. Here, compared to my Beretta, the sound, you guys can just hear it. It has a realistic sound. I'm trying to decide if I should do a video on dual wielding pistols, because that's what I just did outside. I had both of them in two hands. I thought it was really cool. So yeah, if you want a video on that, comment below, and I can do that for you. And just my, oh no, never mind. I'm actually gonna go to Sogo Airsoft on Friday the 24th for my birthday party. Yeah, the 24th, so in 2 days. And I'm gonna be bringing this and this. I've got two holsters. Sorry about me having to get up all the time. Might probably kind of annoying for you guys. That was my dog. This side here. Magazine's off. Actually, I'm gonna put a magazine in. That's the magazine for the Beretta. I've got this leg holster. Let me pick the camera up. Got this leg holster. Basically, what it is, you put your belt through here, through there, and then these straps, they strap onto your leg so it doesn't wobble around. And my dog's laying her head on the back of my shoulder. And I've got it adjusted. So sorry. I'm so sorry for the shaky camera. How do I do this? I'm sorry. Okay, I'll try it like this here. Okay, whatever. But in here, you'll stick your gun in. Sometimes it can be a little difficult to get in. And this is why I don't like this safety, because it has to be cocked. And when it's cocked, you can't very well... Ow, I've done that like 13 million times. You can't very well secure the gun with the button, because the gun will still come out. So I guess I'm just going to have to store it without the safety on. And you see when without the safety on, just button it up here. Got it. Okay. Without the safety on, it fits really securely in there. It's a great holster. That is for like short-term carry. Like if you want to be ready at any moment, you'd carry it like this with just the button. But if you're just walking around, waiting for another round to start or something, then you can do this. I've got mine set. Sometimes you can just have it like this and it'll fit, but with mine, since I've got it so short, I fold it and lay it across of here. Lay it across, it's just Velcro. And that's for like long-term carry. So this doesn't accidentally come undone. And when that's on, that gun is in there. And that's not coming out. And in here, it has a spare magazine holder. It's right in there really securely. You know, it's not going to come out. It's actually a really, really nice holster. Dang it! I went over 10 minutes.